Good morning. Let us now continue with exercise 6.5. Today we are going to start with the word problems, that is question number 13 onwards of exercise 6.5. Now question number 13 says that two numbers whose sum is 24 and product is as large as possible. So we have to find two numbers which are such that their sum is 24 and product is as large as possible. So how we start? Like we start the usual questions. Let the two numbers be x and y. Now if I say x and y, we have two variables, like so we write it as x plus y equal to 24. So any one of them can be written in terms of the other. So let's say y is equal to 24 minus x. So it implies that if one number is x, the other number will be equal to 24 minus x. Now we have used this thing which is given to us, that is the sum is 24. Now let us we have to make the product as large as possible. It means we have to maximize the product. Okay, so let us denote product be p equal to product. So it implies that p equal to x into y, which implies that p is equal to x into 24 minus x. So we have to maximize the product function which is p. So we have got p is equal to x into 24 minus x, which can be written as 24x minus x square. So differentiate it with respect to x, we get dp by dx is equal to 24 minus 2x. Now for maxima or minima, dp by dx should be equal to 0. This gives us 24 minus 2x equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to 24 upon 2, which is 12. And corresponding to this we have got, and y will be equal to 24 minus x, which is 12. So we have seen that when x is 12 and y is 12, then dp by dx is 0. Now to check whether it is maxima or minima, okay, so to check whether p is maxima or minima at x equal to 12, we differentiate it once again. It again with respect to x. So d2p over dx2 will be equal to, here d2p over dx2 will be equal to minus 2, which is less than 0. It implies maxima. Since there is only one point, we don't even have to substitute over here, and directly that point, corresponding to that point, we report that p is maxima. It implies that product p is maximum when the numbers are 12 and 12. So and that's it, that's the answer. Same way you can try question number 14 and 15 which are similar. Now let me take up the next question, that is question number 16. Question number 16 says that the first two, we have to find the two positive numbers whose sum is 16 and the sum of whose cubes is minimum, which is this question also similar, is also similar to the one which we have taken just now, but still I'll take it up again. So what do we have? So let the numbers be x and y. So given that sum is equal to sum is given to be 16, it implies that x plus y is 16, which gives us y is equal to 16 minus x. It implies that the numbers are x and 16 minus x. Now we have to find the sum of whose cubes is minimum. So let us call that sum be by s. So s is equal to x cube plus y cube is equal to x cube plus 16 minus x whole cube. We have to minimize this function. To minimize s, so how do we proceed? The same way we will differentiate s with respect to x. So we get ds by dx is equal to 3 x square plus 3 16 minus x whole square into derivative of 16 minus x is minus 1. So it gives us 3x square minus 3 into 16 minus x whole square. Now we have to now for maxima or minima, we have to put ds by dx equal to 0. So we have to find the value of x corresponding to which this is 0. Now what we do is we have to open this and try, as far as possible, try to factorize it. So what do we get? 3 can be taken common, x square minus, now this is 16 minus x square, okay, should be equal to 0. This is a squared minus b squared. So what do we get? 3 times a minus b into a plus b is equal to 0. This gives us 3 times, we get x minus 16 plus x, and this is x plus 16 minus x equal to 0, and this gives us 3 times 2x minus 16 into 16 equal to 0. So basically we get the value as, here we get it as 48 times 2x minus 16 equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to 8. So one value of x is, now the value of x is 8. Now to find whether it is a maximum or a minimum. So what we get is differentiate again with respect to x. So what do we get here? The function was this. So we have ds by dx we had found out as 3x square minus 3 16 minus x whole square. So d2x by dx2 will be equal to 6x minus 6 into 16 minus x into minus 1, which comes out to be 6x minus of minus is plus, and 6 of 16 minus x, we take it as 6 x plus 16 minus x, this gets cancelled, is equal to 6 into 16, which is greater than 0. It implies minima. We don't even have to solve the value, simply since it is positive, it is minima. It implies that s is minimum when x equal to 8. So thus the required numbers are 8 and 16 minus 8, which is 8 and 8. The two numbers should be 8 and 8, and then it satisfies the property. Now let's take up the next question. This is extremely important, question number 17. Very, very important. Okay, so let's take this question. It says that a square piece of tin of side 18 centimeter is to be made a square piece of side. So first of all, let's make draw a rough sketch. It's always better to draw a rough sketch along with each questions. Okay, now each side is 18 centimeter. It's a square. Okay, now what do we get? We are given that a square piece of tin of side 18 centimeter is to be made into a box without a top by cutting a square from each corner and folding up the flaps to form the box. What should be the side of the square to be cut off so that the volume of the box is maximum possible? So first of all, let us cut a small portion, small square of side x from each of the corners. So this is x, this is x, this is x, and same way here also we have 4 corners have been cut, so that the remaining portion, this is the base, and this portion, this is cut off, this is cut off, this portion is cut off, and this portion is cut off. These flaps, they are folded up, this flap, and this flap, this is folded up. So the base will have the dimension equal to 18 minus, now 2 portions of x have been removed. Same way here also, this base would be 18 minus 2x. Okay, so now the dimensions of the box so formed are, the base is a square of side 18 minus 2x each, and the height is of length x. Now what is required is the volume of the box is maximum, so we have to maximize the volume. So let us cut a side of length x centimeter, no, a square of we are cutting a square of side, square of length x centimeter. Let us cut a square of side x centimeter each from each of the corners. So what we have is, we have to maximize the volume. So volume will be equal to, now the base is a square which is 18 minus x whole square into height is x. This is to be maximized. Now, so what we do is, v is equal to, we can just write it as 18 minus 2x whole square. So differentiate v with respect to x. So we get dv by dx is equal to, again we apply product rule because that's the easier way out, 18 minus 2x whole square plus this x remains as it is into 2, here we apply the chain rule, into derivative of this would be minus 2. So we get it as 18 minus 2x whole square, this is minus 4 into x into 18 minus 2x, and as you can clearly see, we can take out 18 minus 2x common, we will be left with 18 minus 2x over here, and over here minus 4x. This gives us 18 minus 2x into 18 minus 6x. Now for maxima or minima, dv by dx equal to 0, and this gives us 18 minus 2x equal to 0 or 18 minus 6x equal to 0. This gives us x equal to 9 or x equal to 18 by 6, which is 3. But x equal to 9 is not possible. Reason being, it's a square of side it's a square of side 18, and if you remove 9 from either side, you are not left with anything. So the only possible answer is x equal to 3. Now to check whether v is maximum or minimum, we differentiate dv by dx again with respect to x. So we get d2v over dx2 equal to, now this is the derivative of this one is minus 2, into 18 minus 6x plus 18 minus 2x into derivative of the second function is minus 6. You take minus 2 common here, so you get 2 into minus 2 is outside, 18 minus 6x plus 3 times 18 minus 2x. When x equal to 3, d2v by dx2 is equal to minus 2 into, now 18 minus 18, this goes, and here plus 3 times 18 minus, when x is 3, it becomes 6. So this gives us d2v by dx2 is equal to minus 2 into, this is 0 plus 3 into 12, and so this is simply minus 2 into 36, which is less than 0, which is maxima, and so V is maximum when x equal to 3 units. Okay, thank you.